Gerrard or Scholes?
I can answer that. Gerrard. Great.
Oh, get out!
Gerrard's a great player.
Get out! All right.
I feel so vindicated by this video. Paul Scholes saying something that I've tried to say for a very, very long time, and oftentimes, especially Manchester United fans, will scoff at me. Oh, you're kidding yourself. You think Gerrard is better than Paul Scholes. But the fact of the matter is I think when you actually look at the body of evidence, Gerrard is the better of the two players. Now, of course, they're very, very different players, and that's a point that Scholes makes himself. But when we look at them and compare them side by side, and we don't focus on the fact that Manchester United was much more successful during Scholes' playing days than Liverpool was under Gerrard, Gerrard just ticks more boxes. So, what many people state is how Paul Scholes probably the better passer and playmaker of the two players. And I don't disagree with that. He probably was. However, Gerrard is better than Scholes in almost every other category. Gerrard is more athletic, as Paul Scholes pointed out. Gerrard was a bigger individual contributor than Paul Scholes was for his team. Gerrard would pick up Liverpool on his back and carry them to wins, especially wins such as the Champions League final in 2005, where Scholes was more part of the Manchester United system. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that. Steven Gerrard, excellent 1v1 player. Paul Scholes, not so much. Gerrard was good defensively as well. In fact, he started out more as a defensive midfielder. Paul Scholes, not exactly known for his defensive qualities. Gerrard, extremely versatile. In fact, maybe the most versatile English midfield player in the history of the English Premier League. Scholes mostly played as an attacking midfielder, sometimes a deep-lying playmaker. But Gerrard has played every position in the midfield, both as a box-to-box midfielder, a defensive midfielder, a right-wing midfielder, a left-wing midfielder. He's also played as a second striker, especially behind Fernando Torres. And he's even filled in at outside back for England on occasions. And the thing about this is that when we're comparing these great players, yes, sometimes you have a player that is better in one quality. So, for example, Scholes in passing and playmaking, but also Frank Lampard in his finishing abilities. Frank Lampard was the better finisher of any of them. But then you have a player like Steven Gerrard, who maybe he wasn't the very, very best at any one of these qualities, but he was damn near the top in a lot of these qualities. So much so that when push comes to shove and we say who is the best individual player, Gerrard has to be up there. And for English players, and especially English midfielders, he is the best, in my opinion. And Paul Scholes saying this just vindicates the position that I have had for the past decade or more.